racing entries. I know on the weekend we like to look ahead at, besides just eating, but also some other leisure activities.
4-Star Dave is the big stakes race at Saratoga, which
this
a
weekend.
Remarkable. I mean, talk about an athletic accomplishment. I believe 4-Star Dave won races at Saratoga in 8 different seasons. Which,
that's impressive.
That's pretty incredible. I mean, very few horses race for 8 years, much less win, and then on top of that, do it in consecutive years, winning 8 straight years at Saratoga.
But is it as impressive as winning 21 straight preseason games,
No.
which you tell me the Baltimore Ravens have done?
Yeah.
And for people who say that preseason football is meaningless, I would say and take issue and say now that you could bet on NFL games legally in some places, you could have basically made your whole kid's college tuition if you just kept parlaying. And
if you started with $100 and just kept parlaying Baltimore Ravens bets.
And I guess, would you keep going at this point, or would you just take the money and run?
I mean, it depends how big the money has actually gotten at this point. I think when you reach the point where, let's say you've made a year's salary, you got to take some money off the table.
Yeah. Truth of it is, though, and a professor hit it, we were talking about this phenomenon earlier this morning, and nobody really gets in on it. Even though everybody knows that Harbaugh is like 20-0-1 or something against the spread in these 21 games, that he's won straight as a preseason coach. And it's not as if he's, putting his starters back in the fourth quarter, so that he ends up on top in the game and covering the spread. But nobody does it, right? Everybody knows it's happening, and nobody does it because it's an easy bet to win.
Well, to be fair, I also think, I'm guessing here, that there's probably a circle around NFL preseason games in general, and probably very specifically around Baltimore. So I don't know that you can go, lay 10 dimes on the Baltimore Ravens necessarily. Probably 500 or 1,000 cap, I would imagine, on most NFL preseason games.
So we're on the Lunchbox. We're here at NOBO Brewing again. It looks like we're back with the video stream. Thanks for sticking with us. I have no idea where we are time-wise, but should we take...
About time to start talking about one of our fine sponsors.
Oh, well, you missed a doozy yesterday, Defo. Because Nicky Mohan and I, for the Visit Lauderdale Thursday edition, everyone under the sun, every dish under the sun, went out and checked out this Neron's Kitchen in Deerfield Beach, which we had another feast. This one of Laotian cuisine.
This Laotian woman was also a blackjack dealer in Las Vegas?
No, at the Hard Rock Casino. She came down here. Her story is interesting. She was born in Laos and then was in a refugee camp, actually in I don't know if it was Cambodia, and then emigrated to Rhode Island, and then came down to South Florida and was a dealer at the Hard Rock, and then met her husband, and they decided to take a plunge in the restaurant industry, and they opened up this Lao and Asian restaurants. Now, Lao cuisine, it's very, it's similar to Thai, but it's different. And it's the only Laotian or Lao cuisine restaurant in Broward County that we all know of. And again, we had a very good time. Nikki enjoyed herself. And again, she's not shy about digging into the food. She was actually, Tatsana was a little bit behind in making things, and we didn't get to it till 12:30. And as soon as it came out, Nikki, I love her. She's just dives right in.
Yeah, no, it's great.
And then we all dove in. But Visit Lauderdale. They love to spotlight restaurants, unique things that are on the touristy paths, like the beach and Las Olas, and then off the tourist path. And you can do that all summer long now. The rest of the way, August and September, they are featuring their Dine Out Lauderdale promotion. And that's where you get these great 3- and 4-course meals in the, some of the top restaurants around town for just $35 or $45. And if you go on to visitlauderdale.com/deals, you can see all the restaurants lined up offering the Dine Out Lauderdale promotion, and places like Evelyn's at the new Four Seasons Resort in the right on Fort Lauderdale Beach. And I think it's really good upscale Mediterranean and Middle Eastern cuisine from a really talented young chef named Brandon Solomon. They're taking part, along with our friends Timon Baloo and his wife Marissa, at the Catherine restaurant in downtown Fort Lauderdale. They're offering some of their in-house specialties, like their heirloom tomato and burrata salad, along with a beef short rib with summer corn dish that's on the Dine Out Lauderdale menu. And then there's some other restaurants taking part out in the other, northwestern part of town. There's the Cook and the Cork. It's a husband and wife run restaurant that's been very, very highly regarded for a long time. You could venture out there and try some of their great cuisine, 3-course meals for $35 or $45. There are new restaurants being added every day. There's over 50 right now. All, again, the rest of August and September, Dine Out Lauderdale. Go to visitlauderdale.com/deals now to check out all the ways you can save and get a taste of the good life for less.
What was the best thing you had there?
Yesterday?
Yeah. What was the name of this place?
Neron's Kitchen yesterday, and I really enjoyed. They do this like a noodle vegetable dish with a little bit of shredded chicken thigh and a red curry. And I forget all the Lao names for it because I'm terrible at memorizing it. That was really good. And then
Charlie Lau, he was
Charlie
a great
Lau.
coach.
There you go.
That was fantastic.
But
Max Duggan returns. Too.
yeah, and then they did this. The sticky rice is a national dish of Laos, and it was like a fried sticky rice with a fermented, like little bits of pork and some other herbs, a lot of cilantro and onion. And then you add some of the hot pepper, the crushed red pepper. That was a really good. It had crunch, and you know me.
You're big Captain Crunch.
I think everybody who's watching the show who should go to this place because anything that keeps the Asian blackjack dealer lady away from the tables,
yes,
that is community service right there.
Especially Laos,
that is
Cambodia,
the best thing you
those
can do
areas.
for the community. Keep the dragon lady away from
how
the
do they
blackjack
train
table, 'cause it
coolers
never
over
works
there?
out.
I mean, how do they do that?
Here's a question
That's a
for you,
talent.
Defo, because I think this is a hidden, underrated thing.
Yeah.
Worse, the Asian lady or the English male with the Cockney accent? Because they always wipe me out.
The Asian lady is just because you see it coming from
I
a
feel
mile
like,
away.
I feel like that's the stereotype one, but I feel like the
The
English
Englishman
male with
could be a rogue. I
with
mean, he could be a
the
guy that's
Cockney
happy
accent.
when,
Maybe it's just me. He's like the Mariano Rivera of blackjack.
The Asian lady always comes with the pit boss, and he's got his arm around her and says, "Okay, foo, the table is yours."
Yes,
you guys are dealing with all the gambling superstitions. I don't like $50 bills. That's my gambling superstition. Don't ever hand me a $50 bill. I'll run.
That's a common one. Yeah, that is a common one.
Is that a common
I've heard that
one?
one.
So
Yeah.
that's it. Hey, we'll be back after these words
Tommy
with
T.
Tom T, the man of the moment, and more of his delicious food here at Tom's Louisiana Kitchen, NOBO Brewing in Boynton Beach. Right after these words. You like pizza? Who doesn't like pizza? Well, my spot for pizza is the Pizza Spot. It's in that little bit hard to find Riverside Park neighborhood of Fort Lauderdale, but it's totally easy to love. It's at 601 Southwest 12th Avenue, New Haven style pizza from Wade and Reese. It's a lovely outdoor spot. You could also pick up pies to go at 754-779-7788, 754-779-7788. Again, they're open every day but Monday for lunch and dinner. Some of the best pizza I've ever had. Go to Pizza Spot. They also have subs, salads, and more. Tell them the Gambling Gourmet sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, that's my spot. It's upscale food in a down-home setting. The chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy hour 4 to 7, and they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. There's me. We're back on the Lunchbox, a Friday pre-weekend edition. I'm on the couch now by myself. Now I can lie down, bring me a therapist, and I'll just talk for an hour about all my issues. And I have plenty of issues, but I also have plenty of food in front of me. We got Lubie's here because
I'm not going to leave you alone. Like,
no, that's all right.
Someone to drink alone. I'm not going to leave you to eat alone.
No, Lubie is here. He's producing. We're here at NOBO Brewing Company in Boynton Beach, and now Tom is here. So Lubie, it was great having you on the show. Thanks so much for all the hard work. And we're going to introduce, without any further ado, the man of the moment, Tom Tanazzini. Oh yeah, everybody needs a beverage. Well, let's have a little toast. What do you say, le bon temps roulé, or what's the toast?
You got le bon temps roulé.
There you go. Laissez like let's let the good time roll.
Let's
right?
le bon temps roulé.
Laissez le bon temps roulé.
Bon.
Welcome to the Lunchbox. Oh, this is good. This is comfy. 2 people on the couch.
Well, 2.5.
2 3/4. You got to add another quarter for me. But no, it's a pleasure having you on the show. Obviously, you've been on the show on the phones before. It's great that we've got this video set up now.
Very cool.
It's great to get Defo and the professor up here. But
It's
tell
amazing
us,
how food can entice people to come out, huh?
yeah, it's like bait. So tell me a little bit because the boudin balls were excellent. The fried shrimp. What is this that's next to the? I guess it's the remoulade.
That's actually a crab remoulade that I made for y'all. It's crab meat in a remoulade sauce, just as a little extra bonus for your shrimp or whatever.
So you're supposed
you
to dip the shrimp in that?
Well, or scoop it and put it on.
Scoop it like with my finger.
Well, I gave you all utensils.
Oh man, that's like I can't go Viking style. All right,
you can do.
And what else did you bring out now? It's
so far you got the grilled oysters, and it's actually kind of cool. Here you go. Here's some utensils.
All right.
So I do them now. I'm doing them in these little cups.
Oh wow. Okay, you got them out of the shell.
So
you got them in the cups. All right. If everybody could see this, yeah,
I can put 2 oysters in there instead of 1.
Oh, nice. 2 is
get
better than 1.
Oysters.
So what do you grill these and bake these? Oh, I mean, what's in this concoction here? Because it looks delicious, and I'm going to slurp it down. I'm going to slurp it down now while you describe it. Yeah.
All right. It's so it's shucked oysters, and I make a compound butter with fresh lemon zest, wine, scallions, my seafood seasoning blend. I put a little Parmesan in there to bind it, parsley, a shot of Worcestershire, and a shot of hot sauce. And then we grill the oysters with that.
Wow.
And then when they're done grilling, we top them with more cheese just because,
I'm okay.
Because you can.
I'm not lying just because you brought this out gratis and I'm eating it. This is one of the finest things I've eaten in terms of the whole grilled oyster milieu. I mean, I'm going to lick this thing now.
Certainly out of an aluminum tin, huh?
I'm licking the tin.
I'm doing all
I'm
this.
like a dog. I'm like Tasso, Joe Cassell's dog out there.
Joe, miss you, buddy.
Joe can't be here today. He's starting to do his road duty.
Yeah, I know. He's bringing Tasso with him,
Yeah, a very bold adventure.
That dog is so
about
cool,
our man, Joe Cassell, who's a Renaissance man, former lawyer, attorney, sports agent, and now he goes out and does some work with the NFL broadcast crews as a spotter in the broadcast booth. Anyway, that's so good.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm gonna now.
So then I did the fry. I gave y'all some of the fried shrimp. I got some nice.
Are these fresh Gulf shrimp? Are they
these are wild caught Gulf shrimp.
So good. You can taste the difference between
really
the Asian tiger shrimp and these.
I can't with those things. Man.
No, this is so good. And again, tell people a little bit about your background because you specialize in this bringing this Cajun Creole Louisiana cuisine here to South Florida. But you're a South Florida boy originally, right?
Yes, sir. I was born and raised in Miami in 1962. Back when I don't know if you call it a rogue state, but it certainly was a lot different than it is now. Always wanted to be a chef. Went to Florida State. Go Noles.
Seminoles, all right.
Yeah, and I was in the early 80s when we beat the crap out of all the teams. So,
the good days,
awesome.
The good old days of Bobby
Bowden.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be a chef. And, my pops says, why don't you go to culinary school? And I said, no, I can teach myself to cook. And I got a degree in hotel and restaurant management. Moved back to Miami, actually worked for Bert and Dennis Max back in the 80s with Cafe Mac and Brasserie Max and Max's Place. And then I moved to Melbourne, got a job at the Sebastian Beach Inn up there, and then opened a 4-star restaurant there, got married. And my wife was from Louisiana. So we moved to New Orleans and I was a chef there for a while, and we split up. So I had to decide what to do. And was in Philly, landed in Philly, and was up there for a couple of years. That's why I do the steak sandwiches and the pork with the broccoli rabe I posted. But I love cooking all kinds of stuff. So had to retire, moved back down, and fell into this one of the main reasons I'm here, honestly, is they got the best beer of any brewery around, period. They just love what they do. They're like me. They're really passionate about their beer. So I started coming here and actually was just bringing free food because they didn't have any trucks. Then the pandemic came and the truck was outside, and I worked out a deal to do Mondays and Tuesdays or Sundays and Mondays, which is all I wanted to do initially.
Right. You were semi-retired. You just wanted to take it easy.
And I had to figure out what to do. So I said, I want to do real Louisiana food. I want to do proper Cajun food. Nobody's doing it down here the way it's supposed to be done. And I get it. I don't need to be a commercial entity in that respect, So I started doing the gumbo and the etouffee and all that stuff the way it's supposed to be done. And I love it. I love what I do. And then now we've moved in a couple more days, and people come here and they respect my work. They respect what we do. We do it right. I don't cut any corners, and
no, you could taste the passion, the love, and the level of the quality of ingredients. Again, I'm a fan since you started this venture. It was a little over a year ago. I'm so glad that it's taken off, and you're doing all these spin-offs and going to different places. You've been down to Broward and Fort Lauderdale for a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be going back. We'll be going back
down there in the season. That's great. Yeah. You did the crawfish boils, which are tremendous. That I appreciate those. And,
that was fun.
And then now you're doing some things on Taco Tuesdays, and you're doing some cheesesteaks and
Louisiana tacos, and I'm doing the sandwiches on Wednesday with the Philly and the carved roast beef and all that. They asked me to do stuff, and as long as I'm having fun, I'll keep it up. That's all. It's all good.
Yep, and you're getting great feedback and good.
The customers are very happy. It was one of our regulars back here. These guys all came in. There's people up in the other room.
Oh, nice. Good.
Came here to support us.
That's great. It's good.
And it's just, look, it's for me, it's, I'm proud of what we serve. I'm grateful that people come, and I'm grateful that they see, when you get people from Louisiana or New Orleans, and they come in and they say, hey, we're going to see how your food is. And then they're back here every week.
And the word I hear a lot is legit. That is some legit Louisiana food.
Yeah, I do hear that a lot.
And which a lot of times places they open, they try. There's been a lot of spots around South Florida, and not a lot of them has made it. And there's a reason. It's because they are not legit. And they're trying, and you don't need to denigrate any competition.
I am not. I would never do that. I don't denigrate anybody. Look, anybody that's successful,
I'm the critic. I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah. If you're, it's like the Tropical Acres thing. You're not there from 1949 and still open.
If you're not doing
something wrong. Sorry, everybody knows his business. And
the studio alleys are great. Have you been down in there?
I used to live 5 houses away from there.
Oh, nice.
Right down that street. And I used to go about every 2 weeks back in the late 80s.
Well, that's good because we go right into our second live spot. It's like he knows the lineup sheet there.
Oh, I didn't even know.
I have no idea where we are in break time.
The reason we're breaking is because I'm getting low on beer. That's where it's saying it's only like.
And we need to get out the muffaletta sandwich.
The muffalettas and jambalaya.
We're gonna send. We got to celebrate National Sandwich Month. But
that's right.
You're right. It's National Sandwich Month. I've been eating a sandwich a day on the show. And so today's entry will be the Tom's Louisiana Kitchen muffaletta sandwich.
Loosen up your jaw.
Yeah. I got to unhinge it.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of that lately.
You're going to have to do
I saw that thing, and the pictures are incredible. And again, it's like a big Italian cold cut sub on that special, what do you call it? Like a semolina loaf? Muffaletta bread. That's the technical term.
That's what it's called, yeah.
So full
and
round.
Homemade olive salad.
And the olive olive salad that they put on top. It makes the whole thing.
You guys ain't eating much. You're getting
they're gonna pass it around on the break.
Okay.
But we mentioned Tropical Acres, and that's one of our sponsors here on the Lunchbox.
I know it is.
We love the Studio Alley family. We love going there any night of the week except Sunday because they're closed on Sunday.
There you go.
So don't get there Sunday, but the rest of the week, particularly now tonight. It's Friday, Monday through Friday, all summer long. They have the greatest twin lobster special deal. You get 2 whole steamed live. Well, they're not live after they steamed, but the main lobsters, they call them the chicks, but usually you get pretty good size there, up to 1.25 pounds each. 2 of those with salad and side dish. It's not like those other steakhouse seafood places that it's all a la carte.
Right.
Get all that food for $35. You can't beat that value. You can't beat the quality, and you can't beat the service and hospitality because they will make you feel like a VIP at Tropical Acres, whether it's your first time or your 300th time. I love the place. 2500 Griffin Road, right there west of 95 and the Fort Lauderdale Airport. TropicalAcres.com. You could check out all the menu items and all the specials. Besides the twin lobsters, they also have half-price wine Monday, Tuesday. They have happy hour in the bar every day, 4:30 to 6:30, with some really good light bites along with half-price drinks. We like that.
Yes.
And the early bird, if you're inclined to have dinner before 5:30, go there to the first hour and you get all kinds of extra goodies. Also, they have the loyalty card. There's so many things at Tropical Acres. You get the loyalty card for every 12 entrees that you purchase. You get the 13th one on the house. Beautiful thing. Beautiful place. Beautiful people. What?
One thing you don't mention that I think is kind of nice, too.
Yeah.
It's easy to get to off of 95.
Yeah,
There's something to say for that, not having to drive 3 miles, it takes 20 minutes.
Very easy to find.
I really like that.
Very accessible, and plenty of free parking. That parking lot is ginormous.
It
and
is.
so that's another thing these days.
We don't want to talk about the parking lot.
You don't want to have to deal with valet parking and somebody taking your car. There, Tropical Acres, you pull in, plenty of space. Go to Trop. Tell them that the Gambling Gourmet and Tom the Man of TLK,
Tom's Louisiana Kitchen, TLK,
sent you.
It is approved.
And we'll be back on the Lunchbox, talk a little bit more, eat a little bit more, and get ready for the weekend. Yeah, on the Lunchbox. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, oh, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox, Mayo, and Defo sent you. Do you like burgers? Do you like wings? Do you like late night food and sports on big screen TVs and cold beer and friendly vibe and great people? Then you want to check out Shenanigans. For 30 years, they've been doing a great job. The original location, West Side, 3303 Sheridan Street, just across from TY Park in Hollywood. Then there's the East Side location, 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach. You go to Shenanigans, you get yourself all the good stuff, the fresh fish every day, the blackened grilled wings, and of course, the kitchens are open late in both locations. Go there. Tell them that the Lunchbox, Mayo, and Defo sent you. From our friends at Visit Lauderdale and Lauder Deals, don't miss Dine Out Lauderdale during August and September in Greater Fort Lauderdale. Dozens of top restaurants are offering amazing 3- and 4-course meals starting at just $35. See all the Dine Out Lauderdale menus from more than 50 participating restaurants online at visitlauderdale.com/deals. More taste sensations are being added daily, so plan your culinary adventure to Greater Fort Lauderdale and get your taste of the good life for less. Dig in now at visitlauderdale.com/deals. There we go. We're back on the Lunchbox, special remote edition from NOBO Brewing in Boynton Beach. Along with
this is ridiculous. Now, is this the circus-sized sandwich that he makes?
So we've got Tom Tanazzini. He's broken away. He had to go get more beer and send more food our way.
And look at this.
The onslaught is officially on. It looks like the jambalaya.
Looks like a little jambalaya.
Defo is such a professional. He's not even going to take a whiff of that. But look at this. Okay.
Oh, my God.
National Sandwich Day
They just took the prize, man.
National Sandwich Month continues. Look at this thing. This is a Dagwood.
You need a jackhammer for your mouth.
There is no way that any human being can get this thing.
No, you can't do it. You can't do it on the air.
Wait, y'all, I'm going to try.
You're going to take a bite of that thing? All right, here we go. Mike Mayo, this sandwich has to be 8 inches thick at least.
This is the muffaletta.
And now, what's on the muffaletta before you even get into that?
Oh, wait, there's more stuff coming.
Cornbread.
He's got cornbread.
He's got like cornbread.
Okay, all right, we got this going.
This is pretty sick.
This is where, is like, I think this has now become a new game show.
And,
the Lunchbox is like slaughter the host. Try to kill the host. Much food as possible. So we've got the grilled oysters. We got the boudin balls. We have the fried shrimp.
That was enough too. Yeah, that was enough.
We have the
No, that was enough. But I mean, now look at this.
We've got the jambalaya. He also has little packed here. We've got red beans and rice, and his red beans and rice are excellent. We've got gumbo. We've got the crawfish etouffee. We've got cornbread, and we've got. How about get in the Royal King's chair here, the captain's chair? I guess walk around this way because I see disaster lurking in every corner here. But
always spooked me when people were stepping over wiring.
Yeah.
Kind of broadcast.
We've got the throne. I don't know if we could fit him. Yeah, we'll get it. Yeah, there he goes.
We'll get it in there.
We'll get him in there.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get this in here. Which is
I don't see this being possible. Now, I don't know if you've had enough time to describe the ingredients, but I've never seen a guy so enthusiastically, literally go Joey Chestnut on this thing and chow down this muffaletta sandwich, which if that's not the most spectacular example of a muffaletta, I don't know what is, Tom.
What's in it?
Okay, what's in it? So the key to my muffalata is a couple things. First of all, I make my own olive salad.
I'm just a
Yeah, that's really good. I have two kinds of olives I use. I use the jardinera. I cut it up. I do a roasted garlic. Oil. I also put the roasted garlic in there.
More of it's going on the floor than in Mayo's stomach, though, at this point, Tom. What's going on with that?
Scallions, a little bit of hot sauce, capers. So that's like the olive salad. And then the cold cuts, I buy the premium cold cuts. The salami, I use the good sopressade and the gabagool and and the provolone cheese and mortadella, which I love. I am not really clear why mortadella gets a bad rep, but